Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. We got a Venomized Wolverine custom. We received this yesterday and you've probably seen it online. This got a lot of social media attention. Here it is. And we got this and it was so easy to put together. It came in one box. Came with the stand, the body, two arms, the portraits, and this case. Most people that see this statue are going to like the pose, the venomized portion of it, but the case also. I don't know what it is about being able to display your extra switch outs, but that's becoming a more popular thing. And with a lot of the newer statues I have purchased come with pedestals or something of the sort like this, so that's really cool. So let's go ahead and get started to look at this. I went ahead and pieced them together. Like I said, it was probably less than a minute to put them together, and it was very easy. So I can say this is the first statue that I've ordered from this company. I'm always leery of ordering from new companies because I've got some shitty statues from companies I haven't ordered for. And even their members, they think they're getting awesome statues, but they haven't experienced what the other quality of statues are from other places. I could say some of these companies make some really crappy low quality statues. So, but I could say you could tell right out of the box, and when I unboxed this, great quality, great design. I loved everything about it, and you could feel the weight, you could feel the strength, that this is a really great quality statue. I've also ordered a Lady Loki. That's going to be a cool statue to pair with my Loki. Kind of wish I had my Venomized Loki still. I actually sold that one and I'm kind of regretting I did that. But got a pretty good price to put in my breakage fund. I have a separate fund I make if I have a statue that I make some money off of. It's not like I'm keeping that for profit. I put it in a fund because eventually you're going to get screwed, you're going to get scammed, or you're going to have broken statues or fake broken statues. Stuff happens in the statue community, and you probably experienced that if you buy and sell some statues. You know, we're always trying to switch out our pieces, and there's a lot of shenanigans that go along with it, so you got to be really careful. So anyway, I think, so this is the edition size at 60. Not too big of an edition size. It got a lot of popularity, sold out really quick. The only thing that kind of bothered me is right after that, it got so popular, he immediately announced a variant of a white version of this. I think the yellow's is, you know, that's Wolverine's signature. I don't think the white's gonna be as popular, but kind of bothers me that they did that. Just because, you know, you buy a statue like this, it's actually highly sought after right now. So if you ever want to get rid of it or you want to switch it out with something else, you could actually sell it and get a decent price out of it. But when you flood the market with the same statue, that's gone. So even if you have a really high quality statue, highly sought after, the prices aren't as high as they used to be. The statue community is changing, and I see it. And I can see it when I'm trying to sell my statues. I mean, I see the new War Tank Deluxe that was a 4,000 plus tax statue, so like $4,500, and they're selling for $2,500 and not even selling. So I've seen Hulkbuster sit on the market for a while at lower prices, and it's changing now. It's just because there's so many statues on the market that you can go on the secondary market and get awesome deals. So I suggest you do that if you want to build your collection. So I think the days of price gouging people is over. So anyway, let's go ahead and grab the camera and talk about this one. Let's go into the price while I do this. The price was $1,150, and if you pre-ordered another statue from them before, I think a particular statue, they actually gave you a discount, and it was $9.99. So excuse this camera, it has really slow autofocus, so I'll try to keep it as still as possible. But as you can see, let's start on the arms and the portrait there on the core area. Real metal here. That's pretty cool that they did that. That's an awesome plus that they make them real metal. They're really long and pronounced. And just going over the back there, you can see there's a lot of venom just flowing out of the statue, which is awesome. A lot of companies don't like doing that because of breakages, but they did it, and it's all over the shoulders in the back. Let's go ahead and switch this around. You can see it's just flaring all over the back and the arms. Pretty cool. Great job on that. And I like the yellow there. And that kind of gives it more of a Wolverine feel, as well as this portrait. It's actually the Wolverine mask there. And this is probably one of my favorite portraits out of all the portraits. And we'll look at all of those here in just a moment. But let's go ahead and go throughout the statue. You can see there's a blue hue all throughout the whole body there. So really cool design on that. And I like how he's perched on this base. And I don't know if this is part of a sentinel or something, but or it could be something he's breaking out of, or I don't know. I don't really know. So it's maybe it's something obvious that I don't know, but who knows. So anyway, let's take a look at the base real quick. You can see Venom all over the base, you can see. And then looks, you have some nicely sliced cables there. No mixed media here, but they did a very good job on that. Good paint, good depiction on those cablings. And yeah, Venomized all the way around, all the way up the body. And I like how he's perched up in like a battle type Wolverine pose. Pretty darn good. So let's go ahead and take a look at this portrait. On these portraits, you kind of really have to look at the teeth there. I like this one because the teeth are very jagged. It's very, got the tongue coming out, a lot of saliva on there, a lot of clear resin there. And then let's go down here. Like I said, a lot of people like these cases, and that's me included. It's hinged. Really awesome. You could even display it just like that. Let's take a look at these portraits there. This is the fully Venomized. The only thing, I call this the good dental insurance portrait, because look at those teeth, man. Oh man. No cavities, no nothing. Perfectly straight. And they fit into each other perfectly. So, do I think that's realistic? Maybe he does have a good dentist. But, probably not one of my favorites, but still pretty cool. I like this. It has a incorporation of Wolverine. It's a little more grotesque. You can see his mouth is open. You got the gums there. And all the teeth are jagged through here. So it's very monstrous looking. Let's go to the next one. This is my second, maybe my first favorite, the fully Venomized portrait. And let's go ahead and stick him on the statue and take a look. Check that out. Really cool. This has the longest tongue, the most jagged teeth, and I think it's because it's a fully Venomized. He's not Wolverine anymore. Check that out. So the reason why I use the other one is because, you know, has incorporation of Wolverine and the yellow mask and everything. So that's probably one of my favorites. This one is pretty cool. It's like half human face, so if you look at all these, it's almost like it's a transformation. I mean, you got half human, half Venomized. You got this one still has Wolverine colors, still Wolverine, a little more grotesque, and then you got the fulls. And this one. So it's kind of like it gets worse and worse as you go. It's pretty cool. So this thing lights up. Check this out. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. It lights up, but probably not going to use that. And it has a little on-off button. It's pretty cool incorporation. So you can see there's the on-off there. Right there. And then you got the plug-in as well. But I'm not going to use that. Do we ever use that? Usually not. So, okay, that's going to do it. This is Venomized Wolverine. Really awesome. I'm very impressed with this. Good price, I think, for the extra work that they did on all this. The case, the light-up fixtures, I think $11.50 is a fair price, so I'm happy with this. I'm going to keep this for the meantime. So, I don't have a Wolverine in my collection, can you believe that? And I want to stick them over by Magneto if I can. But man, I'd have to do a lot of rearranging. I don't really do that. I'll probably slap them here next to Thanos. So Anyway, thanks for watching my video. We do have a Hulkbuster custom coming in. It's on the way right now. It's an overvalued, overpriced piece that I regret, but we're going to go ahead and do a video on that. Got a couple Silver Surfers with Thanos on throne, and then we also got another custom. I always forget the name of this character. It's the Magneto and the Xavier conglomeration. Always forget the name, but that should be coming very soon as well. And we also have a couple Galactus coming. There was a Galactus, you've probably seen it. It was like a clearance deal with another company that couldn't sell their statues, so they sold it to this custom company, and he was selling for $5.99, which is an awesome price for a 36-inch piece. But like I said, the statue community is changing. Even for a 36-incher with really cheap shipping, it's still on the market. It didn't sell out, which is amazing to me, which I'm kind of like, you know, it's not my favorite design of that statue, but for $5.99, what can go wrong? But it's kind of weird that it's not selling for a giant statue like that. That's crazy. So join me on that. That's going to be coming soon. I'm curious to see what the quality on this thing is. If it's shitty quality, whatever, $5.99, not... Still a killer deal. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and join me on those next videos. Those would be fun. We're kind of going to, after we get those statues, we have some more on pre-order, but we're going to chill for a while unless something really awesome comes out on the market. You know, no more impulse buying like the War Tank, but definitely gonna be looking for better deals these days. So anyway, please subscribe. I do appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time.